What is going on, fam? Greg here with your daily thoughts. Are you accidentally rewarding negative, bad, even destructive behaviors in and around your life? It's really easy to do accidentally. There's ways that we can do it intentionally and change the course of these actions. You would say, well, Greg, why would I actually reinforce or reward bad behaviors? I probably don't do that. I totally thought the same thing, and then I realized I was doing that in a lot of ways in my life. So let's dive in. There's a guy named B.F. Skinner. Look him up. He actually trained pigeons, rewarding one behavior at a time, all the way to the point where they could play ping pong. That's kind of crazy, right? You can actually do that towards your positive behaviors as well. You might have done this where there's some sort of action that you wanted to take, and you gave yourself a cookie, you gave yourself a piece of cake after you did that action, right? You're rewarding your positive behaviors. So what are some other examples of some negative behaviors we might accidentally be rewarded? Think about the kid in the grocery store who's throwing a temper tantrum, screaming his heart out because he wants that toy. His mom's super embarrassed. She just wants to move on with her life. And so because she wants that, she buys the toy, gets out of the store quickly, the kid is quiet. It solved the problem. But what she accidentally reinforced and rewarded was this kid's bad behavior. The next time they're in a store and this kid wants something, he's learned, he's internalized mentally that if he throws a tantrum, he'll probably get, chances are higher that he'll actually get what he wants. So there's a higher likelihood that that's going to happen again. So who in your life is throwing a temper tantrum, right? There's two ways that we reward people primarily for these behaviors. One of them is just ignoring that there's a problem at all, sweeping it under the rug. If you're like me, I'm a 9 on the Enneagram. You prefer keeping the peace, keeping things just kind of chill, smooth waters so you can surf along. Oftentimes this actually trains people that it's okay to treat us poorly. Trains people to continue in their destructive behaviors. So you don't have to fight on every single hill, but there are some things that just need to be confronted in a very mature kind of way and moving on in your life, right? A second kind of way that we often see this happen accidentally is where this could be a people-pleasing kind of trait, but it's where you're actually absorbing the negative consequences for someone else's poor decision-making, right? Maybe your boss planned poorly for a particular work project and now it's last minute and you're working late. Maybe you find that you keep working late, canceling things that you planned week after week, month after month, year after year. And this boss has just come to accept, man, even if I do a poor job at planning, so-and-so is going to pick up the slack and accept the negative consequences for the boss's actions, right? Obviously, there's teamwork, trying to make things work out. That makes sense. But thinking about this scenario, what ways are you absorbing negative consequences for other people that keeps them from growing, actually, in ways that would be helpful for everybody? So kind of moving further, wrapping this up, what ways might you be rewarding negative, destructive, bad behaviors in your life, in your own internal, personal life for yourself, or teaching and training the people around you that it's okay to treat you poorly? Not that we need to fight with everybody or anything like that, that's not what I'm saying. But just being aware of what kind of mechanisms are at work in our life, what do we want to do about it? All right, that's your thought for the day. Have a great one, be blessed, fam.